Okay, so I got my listing active and now I want to show you how to set up showing time for your listing. So from your main page, you're just going to go over to your external links wherever you may have that. Remember that these are movable, so your sheet might look a little bit different than mine, and if you can't find external links somewhere on here, then find your button that says additional and add it right there. So go to external links, we're going to click on showing time, and awesome, I'm not sure why I had to log back in, but whatever, it'll pop us over to showing time. All right, one more time. Here we go. Showing time. Take 3. There we go. No, I don't want to change my profile. I want to go to listing setup. And then I'm just going to search through my listings for the one I want to change. And once you find that, just click on it. And then this home is vacant, so I'm going to choose something from the drop-down menu. Appointment required means that somebody has to confirm it. Courtesy call and go show is the one that I like to use when homes are vacant, because as soon as they request the appointment, it will immediately confirm them. So I'm going to choose that one. I don't ever use view instructions only because I want them to register on the calendar. I want to know what time they're going to be out there. So courtesy call and go show. And then on your feedback template, it has a showing time template option, so that when it gives feedback requests to the sellers, it will just give them just the regular plain questions. I have set up my own questions, and so I'll find it under agent templates, Angela Matlock feedback form, and you may want to set up your own questions. I try to call them for feedback before they fill out the form, but if they're going to fill out the form, I want them to fill out my form that has better questions on it. And then right here you set up who's going to be contacted and how you want them to be contacted. I don't want to receive a telephone call from Show Assist. I do want to get a text and an email. And then I'm going to click this button right here to add in the occupant's name and information. So what I'll do is I'm going to add the husband and the wife, because both of them want to have access to see what types of showings that we're getting, and I'll put in their mobile phone number in a minute because I'll have to use my phone to do that, and I'm using it to record right now. And then I'm going to also set up their email here so that when they get feedback, I'll be able to forward it to them automatically. So for now, I'm just going to save that, and then I'm going to add another one because I'm going to do the wife. Need to make sure I'm spelling that correctly because she's going to see what I typed there. Oops, I did it wrong. And also add her so that she'll get a copy and see anytime somebody calls to see the house. And then on appointment restrictions, if they're living in the home and let's say that they have a family birthday party or something, you can restrict it to where people can't request it during that time. It's vacant, so I'm not going to do that. Since it is vacant, I'm going to change the required lead time to 0, because if somebody's out there driving and the agent wants to set up a showing in front of the house, I want them to get an immediate confirmation. I don't want them to not be able to set up the showing. So I'm going to put the lead time to 0 and the suggested time to 0. So you may want to change that depending on what you think needs to be done for your listing. Maximum appointment length. I changed this because I don't want them to be able to block out an hour, but I think 30 minutes is sufficient. And on this one, I don't really want to have overlapping appointments. I would prefer that people don't feel rushed and that they have time to look at the house without somebody else interfering. And so I'm just going to say no exclusive showings only. On the access details, it's the Supra iBox. And on this one, there is no alarm code, so I'm not going to put alarm code in here. The way that the showing time confirms now, it's changed. It gives the agent a text, but then they have to go to their app to see the alarm code. So if you do have an alarm on a property, you want to make sure and put in the realtor's notes on the MLS that they must get the alarm code off the showing time. Or what's going to happen is people are going to be setting off your alarms and you're constantly going to be dealing with that. So I'll just put no alarm. And then I already filled in, whenever I was doing the listing, the information on the showing instructions. I put where the key is located because it's not, where you would think that it's located, because I couldn't find a handle that I could lock it on. And then it also has driving directions. So I'm going to scroll up and check this out. Looks pretty good. So I'm going to save this. And that's how you enter listing setups for showing time.